going on, guys? It's Tyler here. Brother Adam.
What's up, everybody?
We're here, season 2. We're chatting it up with the one and only Chris Boneless from Random Killing.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for having me.
What's happening, brother? Thanks
Stoked
for
to be here, guys.
Thanks for coming on tonight.
Yeah.
Cheers.
It's going to be great.
Yeah.
Chatting it up with us. You know, it's
Been
good
looking
to see
forward
ya.
to this for sure.
It's good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you as well.
Man, perfect, man. Thanks for making the drive. Cool. So let's start this off by getting to know you a little bit.
Sure.
Where did you grow up and how'd you get into drums?
Okay. Well, I grew up in the Oshawa area. I was born in Oshawa, lived in Brooklyn for a few years, Brooklyn, Ontario, and then Whitby, Ontario, and then back to Oshawa. Pretty much just grew up there.
Nice.
The way I got into drums, I was always in a musical family. I can always remember my aunt, my dad's sister playing piano at all the family events for like Christmas and Thanksgiving and all that kind of stuff, and people singing along. And my mom would do the same thing. I was one of those kids that there's pictures of me picking up a tennis racket and, playing guitar on the tennis rackets or breaking out the pots and pans and smashing away at them. It's like the whole cliche thing. But my musical journey started, I started on piano. I was kind of forced by my parents to take piano at an early age.
Good instrument to learn.
It is. I got pretty far through the Royal Conservatory program.
Nice.
That's how I learned how to kind of write music, read music, learn theory and all that.
Nice.
Drums didn't come in till quite a long time after. When I was in grade 7, when you get to pick your instrument in Ontario, that's the year that you get to pick your instrument. I chose the drums and went home really, really happy with a music book and a practice pad and some sticks, and got home and my parents were like, "No way. This isn't happening. We're not having that kind of noise in the house."
Not going on.
So shut down out of
So instantly got shut down. That's what I wanted to do. My grandfather, he also played marching snare in the Sterling Marching Band out in Belleville area.
Oh, fun.
So I grew up watching him do that as well. Obviously at events and parades and stuff. I got shut down in grade 7. They said absolutely not. Sent me back with a note with everything saying let him pick anything but the drums. So it felt kind of defeated at that point. I ended up picking the tenor sax, and
some ska.
I ran with it. Yeah, I did actually end up playing a sax in a ska band. I played in Lucky Number 7 from Toronto, or from Oshawa. I played saxophone on their first recordings, actually, for a brief moment in time. But saxophone was what I had to do in high school, and I played in all the bands, the jazz bands, concert bands, all that, all the ensembles. And every chance I got when I was in music, I'd always sit down at the drum kit. I'd get there early and I'd start banging. And then I had this music teacher. His name was Mr. Uranowski.
Okay.
Everybody called him Mr. Uranazi because he had like kind of like the thin mustache, and he was a German guy.
Oh, okay. Had nice sense in a mustache.
But he was kind of big and intimidating. And every time I got on the kit, he was like, "Get off of that. You can't be on that. You don't play the drums, blah, blah, blah." Man. So yeah, it's kind of this tale of step by step. I kept trying to play the drums and I kept getting told no. And I kept having to pick a different instrument. So
frustrating.
By the time high school hit, I had gotten into guitar and playing bass. I had joined my first band, which was Out of Hand, punk rock band that was on the Reiner label. We had a couple records when we were really, really young in our teens. That's how I kind of started. But then I got my first day job. And literally my first paycheck, I went down to Long McQuaid and I bought my first kit.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And
what was the first kit?
What was it?
The first kit was a pearl birch. It was just a wood grain kit. Heaviest kit I've ever held in my entire life. Actually, the guys in my band cursed me for buying it because it was so heavy.
Man, they wouldn't even help you because it was so heavy.
Exactly. So yeah, it was a 7-piece pearl birch kit. I set it up big and huge. At that time, I was big into DRI and like some of the early metal bands like Slayer and that, and they all had the big kit, right? So I had to have four toms and like the floor tom, and I wanted the double kick, but I couldn't afford the extra kick drum, so I had the double kick pedal. But that was pretty much my first real kit. There was a couple kits that I had kind of got from garage sales in and around the neighborhood. Had like a really, really old Ludwig kit that I remember buying for $20 at a yard sale that had one cymbal, no hi-hats, no cymbal stands. It was just a tom, rack tom and a floor tom. And I think it was like a 20-inch kick drum. And I kind of just put everything inside of it. Inside the kick drum and put it on my skateboard, and I ended up like towing it all the way home. It was like probably about 40 minutes away from my house, so that was kind of the first kit. But my first real kit was the pearl birch kit. Around that time I had to get my own place to play because the parents still didn't want to have any of the noise in the house. But I joined a band from Port Perry called Fatal War Snake. AF later became known as AF Analog, but they had their own jam spot, and at that time that was my first time where I was able to be free with a drum kit, a PA, records.
Awesome.
And I literally locked myself in the room at our jam space for about 5 years straight. I was there as much as I could. Like some days or some weeks I was there 5 days out of the week. Like
that's
just
perfect.
Playing.
Yes.
And now I kind of regret learning that way, like playing the records, because I didn't learn the rudiments or any of the stuff that I would have.
Right?
Yeah, and even the techniques, like even to this day, like when I play my my ride cymbal, I put my index finger on the stick.
Yeah, okay.
Just to get that extra leverage, and I can't get away from it. But I'm trying to relearn and kind of relearn rudiments. But yeah, that was kind of when I really kind of blossomed. It was like that 5 years of locking myself in that jam room and just playing to records that I loved, like a lot of SNFU and like all.
I was just gonna say, let's touch base on like your first 3 punk rock records that you, as a kid growing up, that you tried to like influence you and you try to play along with, you know?
Okay. So yeah, the first 3 for me, Operation Ivy.
Nice.
That was a big one for me. I just loved how he just constantly rolled through everything.
Quick drumming, man.
Yeah. So Operation Ivy, the record, the big one with like Bombshell and everything. I can't remember what it's called right now, but I played endlessly to that record. The Dayglow Abortions, my brothers, Jesus Bonehead, playing along to all their records growing up. That's where I really kind of got my real punk feel, was just playing along with that, and it kind of brought me into a little into the metal era as well. On drums, it kind of crossed over a little bit because they did the heavier stuff as well, right? But and then DRI, Felix Griffin from DRI, they were huge for me back in the day, and I just loved his giant drum kit, and he was just all rolls again, like just the way he played. Those are the 3 first punk records. Nice. Yeah. I think it was DRI's Dealing With It. Or it might have been their EP just before I can't remember. I'm horrible with names of records, but yeah, their earlier stuff was big and influential. And then Dayglow Abortions was Here Today, Guano Tomorrow, and Two Dogs Fucking.
Yeah.
Those two records definitely changed me into a punk rocker and into a punk rock player at the same time. So
nice.
Yeah.
So let's touch base right now on your current tour setup, what you're playing right now. Let's give everybody your breakdown, what kind of cymbals you're playing, what kind of snare drum you're playing, hardware, drums.
Okay. Well, currently in my studio, I have a Mapex Saturn Evolution Maple kit.
Shout out to Toots, eh?
Yeah. And Mapex, the whole
Cheers
Mapex
to Craig
Canada.
Touton. Yeah. Man close to my heart for sure.
Hey everybody, I just want to take a second here to give a shout out to Mapex Drums Canada. They have wonderful gear, and you can grab them at any Long and McQuaid music store and any Mob Pa store. And if you can't find them, ask, I'm sure they can get them for you. We've had the pleasure to be working with them, and they are such an amazing company, quality products, and yeah, I suggest you go out and check it out yourself. They have a wonderful catalog. What do you think, T?
I couldn't agree more.
Right?
It's been a blessing to see all their product and get involved with Craig and just learn the whole side of Mapex and get to know them and have them actually show the love and respect for us guys and our podcast. So definitely check out Mapex, hit them up on their website. They got a variety of amazing snare drums and drums and hardware, and it's endless. So check them out, and thank you again to Mapex Canada.
Yeah, absolutely. Take care.
Yeah, I'm playing Mapex Saturn Evolution in the studio. It's Brunswick green. It looks really, really sharp.
Nice. It is nice.
On tour lately, I've been playing Saturn 5s or Mapex Evolutions. Lately, more so, it's been the Saturn 5s. Great drum set again. For snare, I've been primarily using the Mapex or the Black Panther Solidus snare. It's a wood snare, but it's got a hell of a lot of crack, and it cuts.
14 by 5, 14. What's it?
How deep?
I think it's 8.5 deep.
Okay, wow, it's a nice one. It's deep, yeah.
Yeah, nice deep one. So, and then cymbals, it kind of varies. I use Zildjian and Sabian. I use a Zildjian Megabell Ride and Zildjian hats. And then Sabian crashes right now, but it varies. It really depends on if I walk into a place and hit a cymbal and it registers in my head that, okay, yeah, that's what I want it to sound like, then yeah, I'll pick it up kind of thing. I don't really discriminate against any companies cymbal wise. It's just,
it's by the sound.
Yeah, literally by the sound, and it's by the project too, right? Like every band you play with is, you need something different to make it stand out and accommodate the music, right? So,
100%.
But yeah, basically just play a 4-piece kit on tour. I guess I'm kind of known for, I use a 14 by 14 floor tom as my rack tom.
Okay. I was going to say that's your signature in the game, eh?
Can we share a picture with everybody of this rack tom?
Let's take a look at it right now, guys.
Yeah, we're going to pop
the size of the rack tom. It's like old school. It's like kicking it back to the
A lot of sound guys, they look at it and they're like, you're hanging that one up? Really? Right. Okay.
So walk us through that. Like you had to get that made. How did that all come about?
So, my previous kit that I had since I was, I guess way back when I was in Chuck Caliber, I bought a Pearl export kit, and I had just at a garage sale found an off-color Pearl export 14-inch rack tom, and I started using it for random killing. And around that time was when I was gonna maybe buy a new kit, and I kind of put it out there that I kind of was looking. And Toots actually reached out to me, Craig Touton from Mapex, and he wasn't with Mapex at the time. He was just working at the Long McQuaid in Pickering, and he said, "God, there's this like Mapex Saturn Evolution kit, Brunswick green, maple. You got to see it. It's in the store. Get down here if you want to get a really nice kit." And I always respected that guy. He was in bands. We kind of cut our teeth growing up in the same scene, so we got to see each other's bands growing up, and always respected his opinion about drums. And I ended up going down and looking at it, and I didn't walk out without it.
Right? I fell in love.
I was just like, oh my God, I love the color. It looked like a pool table,
Nice.
I just I hit it with just, like single sticked it, and it was like, oh my God, I need this.
Some nice tone to it, eh?
So that's been in my my studio ever since.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. The 14 came about because they don't really have a kit option that has a 14-inch rack unless you get it done custom.
Yeah.
So I just ordered. Like I said, I got that kit with the 14 in it, and I just ended up mounting it like a tom, and it works. And
that's cool.
Yeah, it's become kind of my signature thing, I guess.
That's so cool. Yeah, that was neat, man. Thanks for sharing that with us.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, super cool. So what do you got going on now? Why don't you tell us about some new current projects? Maybe you got something you can share with us?
Yeah. There's always a lot going on, always busy in the studio. But right now, Random Killing is working on our brand new record. We have some songs that are finished, and I brought one for you guys to hear. And I also brought a sample of the artwork that's going to be on the record as well, which was done by Al Runt, famous artist from Toronto. He did the wall at Lee's Palace,
right? Okay.
On the front of Lee's Palace there, and he's done a lot of different places around Toronto. But we managed to talk him into doing the cover art for us, and
that's super cool.
Yeah, so I brought the song Blackout for you guys to hear tonight.
Perfect. So we're going to jump to that now. We'll show you the artwork, and we'll be right back, okay? Cool. Enjoy it, everybody.
Blackout! Late Friday night and I just got paid. Ran out drinking, got a bag of pills. Met this guy, said his name was Bill. Don't remember much when the lights went out. Blackout! 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 Late Saturday night and I'm hanging at the pub, thinking of the future of the world. Went around the corner, get the gardening bill. I don't remember much when the lights went out. Blackout! Blackout! Blackout!
So, Boneless, let's let everybody know, aside from being a great drummer that you are, you actually do quite a bit of producing. You have your own studio, you work with a lot of bands, punk bands, and musicians all across our region and our area. If you don't mind, why don't you let's touch base on this, some of the current projects you've done in the past, some that you're currently working on now.
Sure.
And how you just kind of took that route as well on top of playing drums.
Yeah, so when I was in college, I took recorded music production at the Trebas Institute.
Oh, nice.
I only got about halfway through the course, and the band I was in decided to go on tour, and I ended up dropping out, but I learned enough to kind of engineer.
Okay.
So it's kind of been something that's been in the background for a while. I've always kind of had an ear for music, especially as it's being written. Just parts come to me in my head when I'm listening to songs. So it just kind of became a natural thing to kind of produce and help bands out.
That's cool.
So I've been producing for, I don't know, 20 years or something like that now.
Nice.
Bands I've produced, I've done Spring Loaded from Toronto, which is now School Damage. Brad
cool.
Manners.
Yeah, Brad Manners,
That was his band with Mike Crosley from Sago.
Okay.
They had a band before Spring Loaded.
That's the bass player?
Yes.
That's it.
And I did the Burn It Downs, which was like a country punk band. I did their second record that we did at CBC Studios downtown Toronto.
Nice.
More recently, I've been working, I did Blackout's new EP, Blackout from Guelph, which is Jim Hare from the Nasties, and Keith Carman from Maximum R&R.
Okay, yeah.
And they're literally a super group. Everybody in that band is from a famous band from the past. But I had the pleasure of doing their EP, and I've been working with a band called Poison Fountains from Oshawa for about 3 years now. I did their first record a few years back, and we've been working for about a year and a half now, working on a new record. Actually, 3 new records. There'll be 3 different releases, 2 EPs and a record which is coming first. So I've been kind of producing for them, and as a result, actually, their drummer ended up leaving in the middle of the recording process. He fell in love with a girl out east, and who came on tour. Yeah, it was
the runaway ticket.
We wish the best for him, but he ultimately made the decision to move east and left the band kind of with all these recordings. So as a result,
You knew a drummer?
Yeah. I know the songs intimately, and they're really good friends of mine. So, I've just recently announced that I'm going to be playing drums for them.
That's awesome.
Going forward, just to help them with the releases and get the word out. We worked really hard on the record, and it's a big step up from the first one. So, really proud of what they've done, and
nice.
I'm really stoked to help them out.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's awesome. That's cool, man. And so let's see. What kind of advice would you give up and coming drummers coming into the craft? Like foundational things maybe they should pick up on when they're learning, that kind of thing. Based on the knowledge now, if you could redo it again, that kind of stuff.
If I could personally redo it again, I would probably have fought my parents in grade 7 to actually play drums, and then I would have probably learned the rudiments a little earlier on.
It starts with rudiments. Okay.
It's a little more difficult for me now because I've learned a certain way and I have my own style and I have my own bag of tricks.
I know exactly what you mean.
And now I'm trying to learn everybody else's bags of tricks, and it's I'm very set in my ways, and it's a very difficult thing to kind of bring myself back to that. But
it's grounding.
That's one thing I would say. But the one thing I always say to young bands, whether it's any kind of musician that's out there, just get out there and do it.
Yeah, keep pushing.
Yeah, don't give up. If it's what you love to do, just put your head down, write the songs. They might not be the best every single time, but just keep writing. Yeah. Keep playing. Just I lock myself in my room downstairs, my drum studio, at least 2 hours a day, and I played a record still like I did back in the day, and that's my happy place, and that's where there's times where there's like, oh, that was a fill that I don't know how to do. Let's, that's when it turns into like I turn into a crazy person and try to figure that out for the next 5 days kind of thing.
That's the best. I love it.
But yeah, it's all part of the love of it. And yeah, you just need to get out and do it. Young bands, hit the road. Seriously, get on the road, tour. Just get out there and be seen. It's the best thing you can do, and that's how all the bands that you love made it. They went out and they cut their teeth and they played in clubs to 5 people for years and years, and then they got their break.
That's right.
But yeah, just get out there and do it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Well, thanks for coming out tonight, man.
It's my pleasure. I'm
for sure.
Really stoked to be here. And it's been a long time. I wanted to be here for season 1, but as things get really busy for me, and
understandable.
I'm just glad we made it happen this time.
You're here now, and that's what matters.
Yeah, totally.
Right? Exactly. So I really appreciate you making the drive. That's awesome.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much for having me.
No problem, my friend.
Yeah, always
appreciated.
We'll see you
Big
around.
love to these guys. Subscribe.
Yes, please.
Yeah, I was just going to say, everybody, make sure you follow our socials, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Drummers Paradise Podcast. Subscribe to our channel. Hit that notification button and that little bell. Too bad it's not a cowbell.
Yeah, I know. That would be perfect. We should make a cowbell.
We should make it a cowbell, right?
I like it, T.
Big love to Maypex.
Big love.
There you go.
Look at me.
Today's sponsor for the show.
And Los Cabos.
And
I love both of those companies. I love you guys, seriously.
And before we end on a side note, another thing you don't know, he's master in the kitchen. You got a wicked hot sauce.
Oh, yeah, let's touch this.
You got to let it. We're going to put it up on there. Make sure you go hit his Facebook page, hit everything.
Links in the description.
Yeah, order.
Every fall, short, small batch hot sauce. It's called the good shit.
Link in the description, guys.
Come and get
It's
it.
the good shit. It tastes really good on some chicken wings out of the air fryer.
Perfect. That's awesome.
Anyways, remember, keep grooving, have fun.
We'll see you next time.
In paradise. Thanks for tuning in, guys.
Later.